welcome to the next video of Indigenous Survival. I am your host, Jeff Gibson. Hopefully you've seen the first two videos. Last video I talked about like knives, cutting tools, stuff like that, and how you don't have to spend a lot of money. Okay, I didn't bring anything with me this time to demonstrate any of this, but I do like this location. You can see a beautiful creek behind me. This one I want to talk about stuff in your backpack when you go. I know when people talk about survival, they talk about, so I've seen, not all, but I have seen several other people on YouTube talk about simply catching your food, snaring your food, fishing, and all this, and that's fine. And I love doing that myself. However, I don't think you should go out into the woods as a hike or anything without some sort of food in your pack. In another video, I'll talk about how you can reuse some things that you might possibly have around your house and that you might not even think about. And I'll try to bring I'll bring that stuff with me to show you or whatever. But you know, I think you should always carry at least some food in your main pack, or at least in a small pack if you're just going for, I'm just going for a short hike. You never know what can happen in a hike. If you ever seen the movie, which is based on a true story, called 127 Hours, that guy went for a small hike in the desert where everybody hikes at. Turns out, you know, he fell in a ravine, got pinned by a boulder, had to end up cutting his own arm off. But he spent 127 hours in that rock with that big boulder, and nobody came by. For some reason, this was a well-traveled trail. People were constantly there. At first, when it happened, he thought, hey, you know what? I won't be here long. Somebody's going to hear me. I'm going to hear somebody walking. I'm going to yell. They're going to get rescue, get help, and guess what? I'll be free. But 127 hours later, and he had to resort to cutting and breaking his own arm so he can get out, because the way was there. So even that just goes to show you, even a well-established hiking trail, you never know what can happen. When I go for a hike, I have a big backpack, and no, I didn't spend a ton of money on it. I think I bought it at Walmart for $35, $45, something like that. More than I wanted to spend, but it's good quality. I'm kind of cheap about that. But, you know, some things you can put in there. Bag of rice inside of a Ziploc bag, so put the whole bag inside of a Ziploc bag. Bouillon cubes, definitely. At least with those, I can boil up water, put some bouillon cubes in it, put some rice in there, and I got chicken soup with rice. Hey, you might not, you might think, well, hold on, man, but I'm just going for, it don't even have to be a big bag of rice. You can take a small bag or a regular bag, put rice in it, and carry it like that. Definitely, if you don't want to do that, definitely trail mix, various fruit nut bars, whatever your preferred brand is. Sometimes I like those Belvita biscuits. Those are great. They come in some great flavors. I'm not here to endorse any of them, by the way. It's what you personally like. I don't care if it's the most expensive Cliff Bar you like or the cheapest Kroger brand. Whatever you personally like, just throw a few in there. If you bought a couple 1 liter bottles of water, if you don't, in your backpack, if you don't want to carry something. I like carrying stainless steel bottles. I have a stainless steel growler right in front of me that I got tea in right now. My beautiful wife, shooting this video for me. You know, it holds like 64 ounces. It's nice. It's great. I like it because it's durable. I didn't spend a lot for it. I bought it at Walmart. Most things I do buy at Walmart, probably like 15, 20 bucks. It handles everything we want. And it's great, and it keeps things ice cold too, because it's double wall insulation. Put some ice in there, you got 5-6 hours worth of cold. Actually, to be honest with you on that, we usually end up drinking all of it before it even gets to the point where it even starts getting warm. So it's good stuff. It's good quality, and it's not. I don't even know if it's a name brand. I don't think it has a brand on it. My wife's sitting there shaking her head, and no, it don't. So I mean, just because things, you might see things that appear to be cheap at Walmart, doesn't mean they're not good. And you know, there's some things I will bring out later, like in the next videos. I made a little portable stove that uses little Sterno cans. With that, with my little Stanley cup, my little Stanley pot, I can cook just about anything in it. You know, but I mean, personally, when I go out, if I'm gonna be out for quite a while, and I know I will for several days, I put like stuff like a bag of Knorr Alfredo noodles in my pack. Everything's in Ziploc bags to keep it from getting wet. A couple cans of chicken, beef flavored rice-a-roni. Put a can of beef in there, made by Keystone, and because I tell you what, it's pretty good. It's big chunks of beef. It's real tasty. But with that little bit of stuff, I can cook up, mix it all in one pot. I can have beef flavored rice-a-roni with chunks of beef in it. More beef than I would actually want. I would wish they would make smaller cans. I can make chicken Alfredo noodles. Enjoy sitting around sitting on my shelter that I made on my bed. Have a nice time. It doesn't have to, being out in the woods does not necessarily mean you have to be spending a ton of money. And it doesn't mean you can't enjoy yourself. But if you're going to be out, for a week or so, and I do plan on doing a live version of this, where I will spend a week alone in the woods where everybody can watch me 24/7. I mean, of course, I probably will turn the camera off when I go to the bathroom and stuff like that. Nobody wants to watch that. But where I will be out there, you can watch me do everything live. I'm sure my wife will be watching. I hope everybody enjoys my channel so far, and stay tuned for another installment of another video where I go about talking about where you can reuse things that you probably don't even think about at home, that you probably have at home, especially if you have kids. I mean, I've got an adult son, I've got a grandson who's just turned a year old, so I've got the stuff at home, but not really because of them. It's really because I like the stuff myself. But stay tuned for that video and others like it. And I hope you find this informative. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.